You are swimming in the warm, crystal-clear waters off the coast of northern Australia. The sun is bright. The water feels perfect. You can see the sandy bottom just a few feet below. And then something brushes against your arm. You do not see it. You barely feel it at first. But within 2 minutes, the pain is so severe that grown men have been found screaming and clawing at their own skin. Within 15 minutes, if no one helps you, you could be dead. So here is the question that has puzzled scientists and terrified swimmers for decades. Why is the box jellyfish, an animal with no brain, no bones, and a body that is 96% water, considered the most venomous animal on the entire planet? Stay with me, because the answer is stranger and more terrifying than you expect. Most people picture a jellyfish as a slow, mindless blob, something that floats where the current takes it. The box jellyfish is nothing like that. Its name comes from its body, a near-perfect cube shape called a bell that can grow up to the size of a basketball. From each of the 4 corners, clusters of tentacles hang down. A large box jellyfish can have up to 60 tentacles. Each tentacle can stretch nearly 10 feet long, and unlike most jellyfish, the box jellyfish can swim. It pulses its bell and propels itself forward, up to 5 miles per hour, actively hunting instead of just drifting. It is fast, it is agile, and it can change direction. Here is where it gets strange. The box jellyfish has 24 eyes. Arranged in 4 clusters around its bell, these eyes include lenses strikingly similar to human eyes. They can detect color, light, and movement. An animal with no brain, yet it sees the world with 24 eyes. To understand why the box jellyfish is so deadly, you need to understand what happens the moment a tentacle touches your skin. Each tentacle is covered in millions of tiny structures called nematocysts. Think of them as microscopic harpoons, coiled under enormous pressure, waiting to fire. The moment they sense contact, skin, pressure, a change in chemistry, they discharge. This happens in under 1 millisecond. Faster than you can blink, faster than your nervous system can even register the touch. The nematocyst punches through your skin and injects venom directly into your bloodstream. And on a large box jellyfish, you are not being stung by 1 or 2 of these. You are being stung by millions of them, simultaneously across every inch of tentacle in contact with your body. A serious encounter with a box jellyfish means millions of microscopic injections, all at once, pumping venom directly into your blood. The human body is simply not built to survive that. Box jellyfish venom is not like snake venom. Snake venom typically works slowly. It breaks down tissue, affects clotting, spreads through the lymph system. It is dangerous, but it gives you time. Box jellyfish venom attacks on 3 fronts at the same time. It destroys red blood cells. It attacks the walls of blood vessels directly, and it assaults the heart, causing it to beat irregularly, then uncontrollably, and in severe cases to stop. The pain begins within seconds. Researchers describe it as one of the most severe acute pains a human being can experience. Victims have been documented going into shock, losing consciousness, and drowning in shallow water simply because the pain was too overwhelming to stay afloat. The cardiovascular effects can kill in as little as 2 to 5 minutes in a severe sting. That window is so short that even if someone is standing right next to you on the beach, getting help in time is nearly impossible. There is an antivenom, but it must be administered fast, and you must be near a hospital. In the remote coastal areas where box jellyfish are most common, that is rarely the case. The most dangerous species, Chironex fleckeri, lives in the coastal waters of the Indo-Pacific. Northern Australia, the Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand. Here is the unsettling part. They are not deep ocean creatures. They hunt in shallow, warm coastal waters, exactly where people swim. They tend to move inshore during calm weather. They are nearly invisible in the water. A fully grown box jellyfish is translucent, essentially clear. You can be looking directly at one and not see it until you are already inside its tentacles. Australia has responded by installing stinger nets around popular swimming beaches in the north. During jellyfish season, roughly October through May, entire stretches of coastline are considered dangerous. Some beaches close entirely. Chironex fleckeri gets the headlines. But there is another box jellyfish that many researchers find even more troubling. The Irukandji. Its bell is roughly the size of your thumbnail. Its tentacles are nearly invisible. And unlike Chironex, the Irukandji's sting often causes very little immediate pain. That is what makes it so dangerous. The initial sting is subtle, a small prick, maybe some mild irritation. Many victims think it was a minor scrape or a small insect. They keep swimming. 20 to 30 minutes later, Irukandji syndrome begins. Severe back pain, cramping, nausea, a feeling the victims themselves describe as a sense of impending death. Not just fear, but a neurological response so intense that patients in hospitals beg doctors to end it. Some have suffered heart failure, and because the animal is so small and so transparent, victims often cannot even say what stung them. They walked out of the water feeling fine and then collapsed an hour later. Now we get to the question. Why would evolution produce something this lethal? The box jellyfish does not sting humans on purpose. We are not its prey. It feeds on small fish and shrimp. The venom exists to kill those animals fast, instantly paralyzing a fish before it can thrash and tear the delicate tentacles. Speed is everything. A box jellyfish that strikes slowly loses its meal and risks damage. So over millions of years, the venom became extraordinarily fast-acting and extraordinarily potent. The most efficient killing system the ocean ever produced, optimized for tiny prey, but catastrophically overpowered for a human being. We are not the target. We are just unlucky enough to be made of the same biological material the venom was designed to destroy. So back to the question we started with. Why is the box jellyfish the most venomous animal alive? It is not the largest predator. It is not the most aggressive. It is a nearly transparent, brainless creature drifting through warm coastal shallows. But its venom works faster than a cobra's, is more lethal per contact than most venomous snakes, and can kill a human being before they can reach the shore. The answer is evolution without mercy. Millions of years of pressure to kill faster, more efficiently, more completely. Until the result was something that no immune system, no human reflex, no warning instinct was ever designed to survive. It is not malicious. It does not know you exist. It is simply, perfectly, built to end life the moment something touches it. Next time you are swimming in warm Indo-Pacific waters and something brushes against your leg, you have about 2 minutes to hope it was seaweed. If this video made you think twice about your next beach holiday, hit subscribe, because next time we are looking at an animal that hunts in complete darkness, uses sound to disorient its prey, and has never, in recorded history, failed a hunt. You will not want to miss that one.